This is hour number 2 of Prime News. I'm Mike Alanos. A lot of new developments in the death of 5-year-old Shaniya Davis. Police now confirm her body was found along a highway in North Carolina. And then the unthinkable allegations against her own mom. Antoinette Davis now charged with offering her daughter up for sex. And police also just released a 911 call from that day that Shaniya disappeared. Listen to her mom crying, pleading for her little girl.
I woke up this morning and my daughter was not in the house. I don't know if she walked out or I don't know what's going on, but she's not here.
How old is your daughter?
She's 5.
5?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What time did you wake up? When did you last see her?
I saw her at 5:30 last night.
5:30 last night. Is that when you put her to bed?
Yes, ma'am. No, when she went back to bed.
Okay. That was 5 this morning. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were there any doors open or anything like that?
She know how to unlock the front doors.
Okay. What is her name?
Shaniya Davis.
All right, there again, that mom is accused of selling little Shaniya for sex, and the little girl we know now ended up dead. We'll take your calls. 1-877-TEL-HLN's the number. Joining me to talk about this, welcome back, Mark Aguilar, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor. Also with us, Michelle Sagona, investigative journalist with MichelleSagona.com. Mark, I'm going to start with you as we look at this and what charges mom could face. What does a judge and what does a jury do with what could be these bogus 911 calls and these feigned tears?
Well, I've heard it now several times, and I think the defense will make it a centerpiece of their case. I'm looking for any kind of thing that outs her, and I don't see anything. If you listen to a 911 call, I don't see anything where you go, oh, gotcha. Obviously, she knew her child had been gone days earlier. There's nothing there, and I think the defense says, look, this is not fake, this is real. And that's what they use to show that this is a grieving mother and who has no idea where her daughter went.
Okay, so that's what the defense prosecution is going to come with evidence that says that's garbage and this is what she did, right?
How sick. What kind of woman could make a call to 911?
Exactly.
The same type of woman with the evil in her heart that would sell her child into prostitution.
Yeah, it's just unthinkable. Let's get a call in. Hannah's with us in Ohio. Hannah, your thoughts here?
Yes, my question is, they show footage of her, going into the hotel, but what about the footage of her leaving the hotel if they're so sure that she was alive?
That's a great question. Let's go to Michelle Sagona for that. What do we know, Michelle, about this same surveillance camera? I'm sure picked up, or we believe anyone would have picked up Shaniya as she's being taken out of the hotel room.
Well, this is what I can tell you, and that's a very good question, Hannah, about these investigations, is that a lot of times investigators will hold back portions of surveillance tape, portions of photos, hoping that people come forward with the right information so then they can confirm the information that they have. So what they decided to do, obviously, from what we can see in these pictures, is only release a few snapshots of the child in Mario McNeil's arms, to be able to verify that, yes, this is Shaniya, yes, this is Mario McNeil, yes, we are able to charge him and to move forward. And again, he is not convicted at this point. Right. He's only charged with first-degree kidnapping. Having said that, what investigators know, I can only assume from the video footage that they did see on this surveillance is her leaving and probably alive. That's why investigators were able to tell everyone today that, yes, we do know when she left that hotel in North Carolina that Shaniya was alive, although they may hold those photos back for a reason for the courtroom. Gotcha.
Again, it's just so heartbreaking to see this beautiful little girl. And even in the last photos we see of her in the surveillance shots, just kind of a sleepy-eyed little 5-year-old clinging to this Mario McNeil character. Let's talk about him for a second, Mark, again charged with kidnapping. And let's clarify for everybody that if he is the person who gave Shaniya up to whoever bought her as a sex slave, and that's kind of what we're looking at allegation-wise, is he an accomplice to murder through all that?
Potentially. It all hinges upon what specific evidence that they have. Morally is one thing. I'm sure a lot of your viewers are saying, hang them both. It doesn't matter whether they knew she was going to be killed. If they played any role, that's enough. Okay. Legally, however, the burden's on the prosecution to show beyond a reasonable doubt that there was sufficient evidence that he played a role in the child's death.
Okay. But playing a role in getting Shaniya to whoever did this to her.
Absolutely. That's going to be enough, Mike, if he knew that would ultimately lead to her demise. If he thought, hey, the mom gave me the child to hold temporarily, and I gave it over to someone else at her instruction. Hey, I didn't know the child would be harmed. that's going to be probably the argument for the defense.
Okay, let's take a quick break, guys. When we come back, we'll go back to Michelle on what do we know about what went down, what happened to this little girl, who played what role. We'll update you on that and take your calls at 1-877-TEL-HLN.